Khan Halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Chodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to Akim doing his work, and true to sincerity in the four corners of the earth. Okay, so I wanted to go into um, these speeches that Joe Biden had today, all right, and just go into it and decipher it, you know, because this devil is steadily pushing his agenda, you know, and he hasn't stopped. All right, and he ain't gonna stop. Okay, to either get you Jakes in concentration camps, all right, or get that vaccination in you. Okay.
February of 2021 was the deadliest month we've had. We lost over 100,000 of our fellow citizens. We're on track to cross 500,000 dead Americans this next month. The new strains emerging create immense challenges, and masking is still the easiest thing to do to save lives. But we need everyone to mask up. And by the way, I know it's a pain in the neck, but it's a patriotic responsibility. We're in the middle of a war with this virus. It's a patriotic responsibility. Not only should you care about your
So old Joe, be pissed off. He raising his voice. Okay. He telling you that you are involved in a secret covert war, okay, with a foreign enemy, you know, which is this disease, okay. So what does that make the people that don't wear their mask? All right, are you a collaborator with the enemy? You know, because that's how this devil's gonna try to work it, man. You know, if you're not wearing your mask, if you don't want to take the max, okay, then hey, you're the enemy. Okay, and that's how he's trying to put it out there, man. All right, Mr. Law and Order, Joe Biden. All right, that's why he's just raising his goddamn voice, man. And um, this guy Joe Biden, man, you could tell that he's a cruel guy, you know, behind the scenes, man. This guy been on videos, getting at blue collar employees, you know, uh, uh, um, sexually molesting children, you know. So he's a proud devil, man. You know,
February of the new strains emerging create immense challenges, and masking is still the easiest thing to do to save lives. But we need everyone to mask up. And by the way, I know it's a pain in the neck, but it's a patriotic responsibility. We're in the middle of a war with this virus. It's a patriotic responsibility. Not only should you care about your family, you care about your fellow Americans. You realize more people have died in the last 12 months than died in all 4 years in World War II? All 4 years. Dead Americans this next month. The new strains emerging create immense challenges, and masking is still the easiest thing to do to save lives. But we need everyone to mask up. And by the way, I know it's a pain in the neck, but it's a patriotic responsibility.
3 days into the impeachment trial, House Democrats wrap up their arguments, saying former President Trump must be punished for lighting a match that led to the January 6th riot on Capitol Hill. Democrats need 17 Republican senators to vote to convict the former president. The Trump legal team lays out its case tomorrow. We'll have more on all of that in just a moment. But first, President Biden says his administration has purchased enough vaccine to vaccinate every American. This as the administration continues to go back and forth on when to send kids back to school, when schools will reopen, and what exactly the definition of open is. White House correspondent Peter Ducey with the story live from the North Lawn. Good evening, Peter.
Good evening, Brett. The president's announcement, they have secured 200 million more doses of COVID vaccine, which is enough for 100 million more people, comes on the eve of a really big test. Will teachers' unions, whose leaders overwhelmingly support Biden, but whose members have refused to return to school on schedule, listen to new CDC guidance about what's safe?
Just this afternoon, we signed the final contracts for 100 million more Moderna and 100 million more Pfizer vaccines. We're also able to move up the delivery dates with an additional 200 million vaccines to the end of July, faster than we expected.
President Biden toured a lab at the National Institutes of Health as his COVID-19 team hinted at what's in tomorrow's CDC announcement about reopening schools.
We know that if, for example, Dr. Walensky says that all the kids are wearing masks and there's a certain number of kids in the school and there are a certain other set of conditions, we should be opened, and we should be open as much as possible.
The White House's goal for reopening schools surprised some on Tuesday.
Teaching at least one day a week in the majority of schools by day 100.
You like the color green.
Is able to run a deficit because the states must balance their budgets.
Despite a pledge not to follow impeachment, President Biden has seen some Democratic exhibits.
The president's view is that
So let's get into it, man. As you can see in the video, this guy, Biden, just went and bought enough of the vaccines, for the entire nation. Okay, and they're gonna get a surplus, to where they make sure that they have enough of their poison, man. You know, but why are they ordering, you know, more vaccines than people that have said that they're gonna take the vaccine, man? Because right now they're saying that only about 60% of people are willing to take the vaccine, man. All right, okay. Well, not 60. I believe it's 40%. Okay. So what do you plan to do with the other 60%? You know what I'm saying, of so-called Americans that won't take your poison, man. Okay. We already know what this damn devil is gonna do, man. All right. He's gonna try to make it mandatory. All right. If you don't take it, he's gonna either put you in a camp, all right, or totally, ostracize you from society, man. All right. Label you a conspiracy theorist. All right. Although we seeing people receive this jab and dropping dead a couple days later, man. You know, but we're not supposed to, but hey, trust in the Most High power, man. We supposed to trust in this red ass devil, man. No way. Okay. 2/3 of our people will trust in this devil, man. All right, and we'll take that jab. All right, and ultimately we'll take that RFID microchip, man. Okay, but this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 12 verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, man. And that's the spirit of this devil right now, man. All right, acting like he's humbling himself. All right, talking about how he's wronged you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans with his disease warfare. Okay, but now all of a sudden he's fixed himself. All right, and he's doing this for you. All right, you get to get the vaccine first. Okay, the to the black and brown. All right. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Sit him not, sit him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Okay, so you can't trust this devil, man. All right, although he'll sit there and act like he's at peace with you, all right, and act like he's administering to Jacob, you know what I'm saying, serving him. Hey man, he got that trap for you, man, just like they did Hank Aaron, man. Okay, lured him into taking the job, and then his simple ass dropped dead, man. This First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, man. And that's what Joe Biden is pushing. All right, nothing but peace and safety, and America is gonna get back to normal. All right, once we roll out these jabs, the economy can get back on track, and yada yada, man. Once he passed these stimulus, all right, knowing damn well that that they're about to cripple and crash this economy, man. Okay, uh, fooling you damn jakes, man. All right, but the Most High says sudden destruction is gonna come upon America, man. Okay, and travail. All right, this is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh hath indignation forever. Okay, and for you to try to have a global plan of vaccinating everybody for a disease that does not even kill more than 1% of people it's in contact with is straight up wickedness, man. Okay, not to mention that you created this shit in one of your labs, man. All right, the shit is patented. All right, so this damn devil is the border of wickedness, man. Okay, and just to go into it further, it shows how wicked he is because his own people don't even trust him, man. Okay, that's why I said that 40% of people said that they'll take the vaccination, man. All right, that other 60% is mainly comprised of Edomites. Okay, that don't wanna take your shit. All right, this is Matthew chapter 12 and verse 26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Okay, your kingdom will not stand, man. Esau is about to be put out of rulership, man. There's division all across Babylon. All right, it's going to lead to more sedition. All right, and great violence, man. All right, and evil times. Okay, but that's all I had. I put this lesson was edifying. Call all you have about Shimmy Ashah, Ashon Kakodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And peace shall taste that I can do this work in truth and sincerity, and the full cleanse of the earth, and shalom.